What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling! And here!
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of WWE Raw Recap. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Yes, I am on location in Rockport, Georgia. Okay, it's not that. Anyway, this week's Raw was the go-home show before this weekend's Clash in Paris. Took place at the BP Pulse Live Arena in Birmingham, England. Just a lot of build up to this weekend's Clash in Paris. So before I get going, let's do the usual thing here. If you dig what I'm talking about, or listen to me talk about wrestling, click that like button. Also, hit me up in the comments what you think about this week's Raw. Are you looking forward to Clash in Paris? If so, let me know, or just be friendly, say hello. That's always cool. Also, if you're not a subscriber, be a champ. Click on that subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell. And now all that's out of the way. I think I got everything. Yeah, sounds good. Let's freaking go. First segment of the night featured the tribal chief Roman Reigns. He comes out. Of course, he gets a great response. People digging on the tribal chief. He said, things are just not like they used to be. Not like the old times. He has no bloodline no more. He has no tribal chief. He doesn't feel the same. It's kind of like what Cody Rhodes predicted. The vision was going to take everything. Even like I said, his wise man. Anyway, which brings him to Bronson Reed. But before he can really talk about Bronson Reed, here comes the Oracle now, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. They say, well, Paul Heyman said, "I miss you, my tribal chief. I loved you loved you 5 years ago, and I love you now, which is why I came out here tonight to disrespect you, my tribal chief." Reigns' response, "Hey, dumbass! On Sunday in Paris, you're gonna kiss my ass because I'm gonna whoop his ass." Roman, when Reed got on the mic, he said, "Look, I'm the from the tribe that your uncle and your father warned you about." And then Roman responds, "Hey, you're Samoan. That means, Reed, your ass belongs to me." And of course, a little back and forth with the words. Say, "Hey, I'm going to come on down, whoop your ass right now." And they start going fist cuffs until the security comes out and officials to break them up. Pretty good little segment here. Like I said, people was sticking on Roman Reigns. Kind of name dropped Cody Rhodes, which got a little bit of booze, but they're in Europe, and I think Drew McIntyre's the hometown hero, so I could explain a lot of it, but I think once they get back to America, at least most of those boos will go away. Anyway, it brings us to our first match of the night. It is Dragon Lee going up against JD McDonough. Very good match. Good back and forth stuff. Um, Towards the end of the match, of course, uh, Lee flips through a clothesline, but McDonough counters with a powerbomb attempt. Then Dragon Lee would hit a Liger bomb on his own. Uh, Looked pretty snug. Not snug, but uh, looked really good. Let's say that. Really good Liger bomb. Spikes McDonough on the back of his head for a near fall. Lee goes to the top rope, but McDonough hits the ropes to crotch him. McDonough chops the chest, climbs to the top rope. Uh, Lee hangs him on the ropes, does a double stomp. Of course, Dominic, he gets involved, but AJ runs out to attack Mysterio. Um, Lee gets the crowd going, winds up hitting his finisher, Operation Dragon, for the 1, 2, 3. So you winner, despite uh, Dominic Mysterio's failed attempt at interfering in this match, or didn't fail it, he did interfere. Sorry about that. But like I said, AJ came out for the save, but Dragon was able to eke out the win in this one. Like I said, very good match. Penta usually does pretty good. JD's usually pretty good. Um, they like to tighten up each other's Dragon he tight on his offense. McDonough takes it, dishes it out. Pretty good stuff. If yes. Next up we got Penta versus Kofi Kingston. Another pretty decent match here. Of course, the New Day, they're still mourning their loss of the tag team titles. Each guy gets their stuff in. Kingston knocks him on the apron, but Penta kicks him. Penta goes for the head scissors to the ring, but he slips off. Didn't look too great, but Penta comes back with a superplex or a Penta driver. 1, 2. Kingston kicked out of that. Penta kicks Waller away before hitting a New Day with a somersault senton. Penta gets Kingston in the ring, goes to the second rope. Waller back Penta again. Kingston was able to sweep his feet. Hits the Trouble in Paradise for the 1, 2, 3. Numbers game right there cost Penta the win here. Finally, they caught up with him. In the last couple of weeks, he's been doing pretty good about kind of taking care of himself, not really having any help, kind of doing it on his own. But this time, the numbers game does catch up with him, and Kofi Kingston picks up the win. Next up, Becky Lynch comes out. And of course, she gets a round of boos. Talks about how great she is, and here comes Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella said, "Hey, you say you're not a dog, but why you're acting like a bitch?" They went back and forth. Becky became a little controversial here. He said, Birmingham, I know you lost your hometown hero, Ozzy Osbourne, but at least he had the sense enough to move to Los Angeles instead of staying here. Of course, that drew some controversy from Kelly Osbourne, the daughter of Ozzy Osbourne. Anyway, on now. Becky trying to attack her. Nikki Bella would counter, but Becky would escape. And Bella tosses the towel to Lynch and does a little posing on the side. So, yes, it will be them two going face to face at Backlash in Paris for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Next up, we have Rhea Ripley going against Roxanne Perez. Another very good match here. Roxanne Perez looked very good in this match. We did have some interference, of course, from Raquel Rodriguez, but Perez will hit a spear and hurricane followed by a handspring double knee. Ripley will fight back, goes for riptide, but Perez grabs the leg. Rodriguez then clotheslines Ripley down. Perez and Rodriguez double team. Actually, notes are missing. Anyway, sorry about that. Ripley gets out, soon hits the headbutt, and he was finally able to connect with a riptide for the win. That's when Rodriguez and Perez would attack Rhea Ripley. Out comes Io Sky for the save. And come on, who has more fun in this business, or looks like has more fun in this business than Io Sky? Like I said, Io Sky makes the save, and they pose as as we go back to commercial. Next up, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Another great match here. Finn takes over after a failed attempt at a phenomenal forearm. Like I said, Finn takes over, gets this stuff in. Then AJ makes a brief comeback here. But again, Finn Balor comes in and gets some more of his signature stuff in. Balor sizes and hits a vicious shotgun drop kick. Goes for the coup de grace, but Styles moves. Styles goes for a calf crusher, but Balor gets out. Styles quickly connects as they're rolling around here, counter for counter. AJ Styles is able to roll into the Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. I've noticed AJ's been using the Styles Clash as the finisher for a few matches now. There's been a couple of that 6-person tag. Styles used a phenomenal forearm to get the pinfall win a few weeks ago, but all in all, pretty good match here. Next up is the main event. Freaking brawl from the get-go. It's LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. They finally make it to the ring, and Knight gets his stuff in. Of course, Breaker gets his stuff in. Knight leaps on top rope for a superplex. Knight then goes back to the second rope, does his stomp, leaps on the top rope from Balor. Goes for his top rope elbow drop. Then Seth Rollins' music hits. And of course, this distracts LA Knight as Seth Rollins is running down the ring. Knight scares him back before leaving the ring, chasing him down the ringside. Breaker then kills LA Knight with a spear on the floor. Breaker nearly gave himself a DDT on the floor doing that one. But Breaker gets Knight in the ring as CM Punk chant picks up, but Breaker hits LA Knight with another spear for the 1, 2, 3. Rollins gets in the ring and starts a double team night with Breaker. Jay Uso comes in to even odds out. Uso sends Breaker out the ring. And then pushes away at Rollins. Uso super kicks him, gets the crowd fired up. CM Punk finally comes out, even things out again. This is after Rollins countered a pedigree or countered a spear with a pedigree. A little face to face there with CM Punk. The chance for Punk as he hits the world championship down. Rollins manages to escape with the Breaker's help. The Vision backs up. Punk helps Uso as the crowd chants "That's the pussy." Oh my gosh. God, I love the European crowd. Knight and Punk getting a little bit of shoving match. Uso tries to stop them, but he gets shoved away. Rollins tells Breaker they're doing the work for them. Knight goes for the BFT on Punk. The Punk shoves him into Uso. Uso then super kicks Knight down. Because, you think Jake might be a fun-loving guy, but he ain't gonna put up with no shit. Uso stands alongside Punk for surprising him with a super kick as well. Uso gets the crowd going. Rollins says Uso stands no chance against him. And basically, all this here and there. I'm working on one laptop. And I like keep flipping back and forth to my notes and everything. But anyway, appreciate you folks sticking with me this long. Like I said, sometimes when I'm out of town, these little recap videos tend to kind of have little spots of quietness, and I don't have my notes right in front of me where I can see them. Uh, but again, I seem to make it work. So anyway, appreciate you folks tuning in. Folks, take it easy. Have a good one. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Thank you for checking out our P2